What's up YouTube, Mystic here, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I may sound a little bit different, but it would seem that I have the makings of a cold coming along, unfortunately. But I will still make these because of dedicated listeners, you know who you are. But anyway, we have a trainer battle. And he's going to get owned by Waffle because he's very underleveled, level 17. And you can't go this way yet, as two Team Magma people are having a conversation. And just to let you know, I think I've got up to episode 23 done, like recorded, without voice. But what I will be doing is having... Oh wow, I can't even get my words out. What I will be doing is from then on, I'll be recording live commentary, just so I can sort of get in some actual reactions of what happened in the game. Right, as you probably can see here, I'm not using Water Gun, and that is because Torkoal is something which I want to catch. I needed a fire Pokemon for my team, and I was looking up every fire Pokemon which is in this game, and this guy has very nice defense, so I might as well have him. And you may have saw earlier that I had a little that little yellow Pokemon, the fighting one. The de-evolved form of Hariyama, that's all I know. And I called him Gnome because I assumed I was going to use him, but I ended up not actually using him. So I thought I'd name this one after Gnome now. So if you're watching this, Josh, there you go. You've now got your shout out. And I realised that I can't actually use strength yet. Not sure what I'm actually doing here. What am I doing? Wow. I finally realised that I can't use it. So we go out here, we have lots of free berries, which is very nice. Even though I've seemed not to actually use them yet. Which is quite silly. I put Gnome up front so he can get either the switch experience or may actually be able to take someone out, possibly. Depends. For some reason I went straight to this guy instead of picking the rest of the berries. Anyway, he's a Kindler called, was that Byrant? Brant? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I switch Gnome out so we can get the experience from the start. And this Numao is going to get owned because he is a fire Pokemon, in which I'm not really too keen on them. I send Gnome out for the switch experience once again, and I'm sure that Gnome is going to be very nice a bit later on, as you will most likely see. If not, then I'm sorry that we've lost you somewhere along the line. I'm sorry these commentaries aren't exactly very interesting, but I kind of feel like the back end of a horse, to put it bluntly. So we have another Aroma woman with the cool little green thing around her face. And I was hoping for for me actually being able to fight this Shroomish. Because obviously I'm fire, it's grass. So I used a super potion just so I could get the heal so Gnome can actually fight for herself. But annoyingly he uses Leech Seed, which is going to obviously give him health. And then he paralyzes me, which is really annoying. Because paralysis is very annoying. So I kill the Shroomish and he sends out Roselia? That one. And by the look of it, because he's spamming the Mega Drain, and I get the power hacks, I just survive on 1 health. And the Leech Seed is still taking my health, which is very annoying. So I just switch here because I just know I couldn't take it on. It's just not quite high enough yet. Of course, I get the power hacks on Waffle. The Gnome Grow level is level 15 now, very nice. You'll have to use him a bit more often to get up to the levels of the rest of my team. And we take all these berries now, because free stuff's very nice. And that's the other way into the sandstorm, which you can't go yet until you get like things like go-go goggles or something. Like go-go gadget hat with some goggles on it. That'd be funny. I contemplate on switching out here, but then decide to stay in. But of course Gnome gets the power hacks, because Paralysis just doesn't like me. And I'm a cheapskate and I don't want to go and go use my Paralysis heals. So he's sending out a Whalmer now. So obviously Gnome is going to be not very good against it, let's put it that way. So I'll go out to Strudel, because he has Shockwave, and that's going to make mincemeat out of this. Of course I tried to PP Haul and use Pound and use the Super Potion, but luckily I get the crit and it takes it out. Strudel is now 25, which is very nice. There's Waffle. Makuta, that's the one. Makuhita. That one, that's the one I was trying to say what was the original name. You've toughened considerably, but where I don't think we've fought before. And if you talk to this guy here, which is very nice, he gives you TM43, which is Headbutt, and you can use it on big trees such as the one behind him, and on caves with that little black square on it, and you can make a secret base, which I will not be using because because I just don't like it, or something like that. And she gives you a raspberry, and it's quite good as each one of these have 3. Well, these two here have 3 berries, whereas usually they only hold 2, like these. So I pick all these, and if you go down here to this little house, she heals your Pokemon for you. But just remember that you can't sit there spam the A button, because otherwise she keeps asking you whether you're fine, or whether you should actually do it again or some shit. And it ends up being that, oh, what am I talking about? Yeah, if you keep spamming the A button, you keep healing over and over again. So just remember, as soon as your screen goes black, push the B button whenever she asks you something again. So I talked way too long about that silly old woman. And the Wingull gets taken out, and Gnome grows level 16. Now sending out a Numel, in which Gnome will be good against. Well, he won't be good against, but he won't get hurt very much by it. So you can see there's only 5 damage, and he's a level higher than me. So he gets taken out with strength, and he's sending out a Rosella. I can't wait until Gnome actually learns a better fire move than Ember. Of course Gnome gets poisoned, because that's just my luck. Then he uses a super potion to restore him back to full health, which is even worse. Luckily I get the crit, so the Rosella gets taken out, and Naomi's now 17 and he's learning Fire Spin, which is a reasonably good a reasonably good move. And I was thinking either Curse or Smog, and I thought that Smog is quite a good move to poison the enemy, so I got rid of Curse as I probably wouldn't be using it. But that looks like it's it. That's wow, it's really bad today. That looks like it's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later.